Good morning, world, and all who inhabit it. My name's Noah, and welcome back to another episode of Building Bikini Bottom. We are still working on the inside of SpongeBob SquarePants' house. It's a very tough build, I'll tell you that, because there are a lot of rooms in SpongeBob's house, and I've only gotten the first floor done, so we have a lot of work to do. I'll give you all an update on at least one thing I did out of video. I made a bit of a hallway kind of thing for the upstairs rooms. This is for the bedroom, and that'll be for like one of the bathrooms and the library and other stuff. I haven't gotten it all figured out yet, but hopefully by the end of the video we'll have everything up here done. That's like the main, that's the big goal, just to get the entire SpongeBob house finished in this episode, because I know I've been dragging this one building on a long time, and I don't want to make that a running thing for the series. You know, I want to get through more of these, and I want to get through them quicker. I know it's been a long time since the last episode too, so I really should start getting to work. So for starters, I'm going to make the last room that I kind of forgot to make for the first floor of SpongeBob's house, and that is SpongeBob's weightlifting room that doesn't appear much in the show, but it's still a sort of a vital part of his house that should be represented in some form, and so I'm gonna do this. So the thing with SpongeBob's weightlifting room is that it's a very small room. It's definitely like the smallest room in the entire building. So for the main base of the building, all we have to do is just make this really tiny box with alternating colors of red concrete and red stained clay. This is of course supposed to simulate the alternating lines in the weightlifting room itself. Though of course these lines are a bit thicker because that's kind of the highest level of detail I can make with such big blocks like these. And then once we add the brown concrete roof, the room is completely finished. Used all the visual references I could find to add as many details as I could to this very small and underutilized room. I think it turned out okay for, you know, the small amount of things that are in here. But like I said, it's not the most important part of the house, but I mean, it's still part of the house, you know? You gotta build it. So, on to the second floor. Okay, so I think I might be going insane. I could have sworn SpongeBob had 2 bathrooms, but from what I can see, he only has 1. So I'm just gonna build the 1 bathroom. So the first thing we do when we build the bathroom is, we don't build the bathroom, when we do a bunch of other stuff instead. Like, I need to make this library first, so I don't take up any more space, because the hallway kind of has to lead into this, because according to some pictures, there's no real door between here and there, so I can't really cheat anything with that. So right now I'm just making some room for that, and making sure I have the right space and dimensions and stuff. And also I think I need to change the floor color in the hallway, because according to one of the episodes, SpongeBob's hallway is more sand colored than it is wood colored, so now I gotta fix that. I'm not really sure how big I should make this library. Should I go all out, or should I just close it off there? Yep, this'll work. So one annoying thing about this room is these weird shell designs. Like, I don't know what type of shell they are, but they're really weird shaped, and it's hard to build them in Minecraft, and I have to build them like a lot in this room. But as per usual, I'm doing the best I can with what I have. And, you know, it's doing alright. Like, I just put down these scaffolding blocks instead of the ladders that are in the thing, because it looks a little bit nicer and, like, more three-dimensional. The thing about recreating things in Minecraft is taking the most creative liberties that you can. And tell me in the comments if I am. And also tell me if there's any way I can improve these builds, because, like, I'm probably going to need help any way I can. Alright, so as far as I'm concerned, the library is done. I had to use a picture of a frozen version of the library for most of the reference here, because yeah, there's not many pictures of the library that are like useful for knowing what's exactly in the room. But I think I got most of the elements of it. You know, the chairs over here, the little fireplaces over here, the ladders and the carpet, and a little painting that's supposed to be of SpongeBob riding a seahorse or something with a mustache and a goofy hat. Of course you can't do that in Minecraft, but yeah. There's also the little piano, and I should have probably put some organ tubes going up there. Now I just fixed it so you don't have to comment on it. I'm doing everything out of order. I just realized I didn't finish the hallway floors over here. I'm finishing that now, of course. There's bats! Get out of here! Like, are you really that desperate to spawn? That you're just taking whatever small crevice you can... Alright. I'm just gonna let that be. As long as there's not a million of them, it's fine. So now real quick, I'm gonna work on SpongeBob's bathroom. Of course, starting with the floor, which looks like a pinkish kind of sand, so I'm going with a pink concrete powder over here. I might go crazy and try to use terracotta as the walls, because the walls of SpongeBob's bathroom have a very nice floral kind of pattern with a green backdrop to it, so I want to kind of replicate that, and I think that works. We'll see how it goes when I make the rest of it. Yeah, this is making me realize how awful these blocks are to build with. So after this room's finished, I'm probably going to stop and then come back the next day. You at home won't have to wait, but I need to sleep. I'm probably going to have to record this over a number of days, so let's get this done. And that's all the walls finally finished. That took way too long. Terracotta is a dumb block. I think I'm going to stop building for tonight and then come back, like, right now. And we're back, so let's keep building. I did a couple things out of video. I changed the door stuff over here so it looks more accurate to certain things in the show. The doors actually teleport you to the right places now, like this takes you to the bathroom here. It's a few small things, but I needed to clean it up in order to make it more accurate to the actual SpongeBob house. So, now let's get to the bathroom. I accidentally spilled some water and it turned all the concrete powder into concrete. This is once again the thing with Minecraft. You have to work with the very annoying things you have. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that's the bathroom finished. Look at this. You got your toilet here, your sink, your giant window that needs to be plugged up over there. You got your little curtain for the shower. I'm going to fix that hole in a second. Got your shower and your bathtub and a SpongeBob's little ringer that he got stuck in that one episode that people don't like. I haven't seen that episode in a while, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, that should be that completely done. It's not perfect, but it's a room with a lot of pipes and very thin, weird-looking things that's hard to recreate in the game. I think maybe if I get more stuff in future updates, then I'll update it. But yeah, on to what might be the last room I'll be making in the house, the bedroom. There's so many bats. Why are there so many bats in this one area? I forget to add a light source to it for 1 second and they all just start hanging here. Why are you doing this to me? I need to get a sword out. You have no actual purpose to this game besides being annoying. Now that that's done, it's time for me to explain what just happened here. I moved the bedroom door from over here to over here to make some architectural consistency with how the bedroom is going to be placed inside the house. See, as far as I know, this door to the library connects to the bedroom in some way, so I want to make sure that it's like this stays in the same direction and then it leads into I don't know. It's a small detail, but I want this place to make sense, at least a little bit. So anyways, let's start building the actual room. So we got the basic shape down, and this is going to be kind of a tough room to build because it's supposed to round off going up. Since this is the top floor and we have a very round house on our hands, the ceiling is going to have to be pretty round along with it. So let's start building up then. And that's the walls done. It's a bit smaller in here than I thought. Maybe once I add the furniture and the doors and all that stuff, it won't feel as cramped in here. This bed is very weird and hard to build. One thing I'm very happy about is the fact that Minecraft has barrels now. It's a very common element in SpongeBob, so this is going to come in handy on a lot of occasions. Once again, I'm struggling to figure out how to make this stuff look authentic. Like, for example, if you put down like 3 bits of white carpet for Gary's bed, I mean, that's easy, you know? And then you got other stuff like Gary's bowl. How do you make Gary's bowl in Minecraft? I mean, I could easily just put in a flower pot and call it a day. It at least looks like there's food in there, but it's also kind of thin. I'll leave that there and keep thinking about it. But yeah, like, and the foghorn alarm, it's really weird because there's not many good choices for little wall stick color kind of things. Doing it like that is also really, really, really bad. Oh no, why did I do that? Yeah, that's probably the most normal looking out of all the versions of it I've done. Well, there's at least one thing I know I can make. It's simple door like this. Do that, and then that, like so. There we go. That's part of it. And with this door to the library added over here, I think we are about done with the bedroom. Hold on, let me block this up and get a good look at it. I think this is good. Might need to add something more. I'm probably missing something. For one thing, I'm going to add a bit more detail along the walls. I think that would make it look a bit better. Sometimes if you feel like something's lacking detail, it could easily be lacking detail in some of the most inconspicuous of places, like even just the walls and how sometimes one color doesn't suit it incredibly well. I think now that that's there, yeah, this room's starting to feel a lot more complete. Now let me just fix up some stuff off screen real quick and we can get to the final touches of the building. Okay, so it's been like 10 days or more since I last recorded, since the last thing you just saw in this video. A lot of stuff's been going on because like Christmas break just started, you know, I'm off school, had to finish up a lot of other projects that weren't this video. Like I did that Lego figures episode, I did the first episode of Timmy, Adventures of Timmy. Go subscribe to Kevin Rockbone to watch that, of course. But for the most part, I've basically been preparing for and celebrating Christmas, and that's taken up a lot of my time. So yeah, it has been like over 10 days since I last did anything in this world. And since I last recorded, I did something. I mean, I made some pressure plates that are connected to some command blocks that are supposed to go somewhere actually outside of the building. But of course I didn't link up any command blocks or anything, so I'm going to have to do that probably right now. This would sort of be an opportune time to show you guys firsthand how I do the command block things that teleport you from door to door and all that kind of stuff. So you've probably been noticing that I have been using a lot of command blocks and stuff to teleport me from place to place, to get me through doors, to get me to different rooms, and a bunch of weird, cheaty stuff. And people have been asking me how I do it, and I tried to explain it in one video, but of course it was a very brief and not well explained explanation, so this time I am going to actually show you. So I think what I'll start with is measuring a place in which you want to teleport to. Usually when you press the F3 button on your keyboard, it opens up a whole thing that shows you coordinates and other technical stuff. This stuff right here is what I need to focus on. The stuff that says like -218 and 77 and all that stuff. What I'm going to do with those fancy little numbers there is type them in the Minecraft chat so I can remember them. And of course you have to get it down to the exact specific decimal so the command block can teleport you to the exact spot you want to be at. I only learned that recently, and that has led to a lot of mistakes. So now that I have those coordinates, I'm going to go back inside of the house. I'm going to travel over back to that place I was just at, over by the bedroom where you go even higher up, and then... So what we have here is two command blocks. They both are probably going to do the exact same thing, so I'm going to look at the coordinates and then input them into here. There's a /TP @P command. These little things are important because they are the things you put before the numbers that you want to teleport to. So what I'm going to do right here is take these numbers and then put them into the command block, like so. 218.472, 77, -31.633. Those should be the exact coordinates. So what I'm going to do after that is press Control and then middle click on your mouse. Then I should have a command block with an NBT tag, which means you can place it here and it'll have the exact same command as the command block on this side. So now I'm going to block these up so you don't see them. And then I'm going to go up. And now I'm here. I am at the exact place I told the command blocks to go to. Hope that clears things up. If it didn't help, then maybe ask someone else about it. I've never considered myself the best at explaining anything, so I'm just gonna hope that helped at least someone. But yeah, the last thing I have to do with command blocks today is take these command blocks and make it so these pressure plates take me back to where I was teleporting from. So to get back from the place that we teleported to, I'm gonna take the coordinates that I just got from this exact location. So when we go back to the place that we teleported to, we are going to input the coordinates that we just gathered. Those are in. I think all we have to do now is do an NBT copy kind of thing, place it there, cover it up, and then, whoa, we are going down the ladder. The teleporter now works. We can go both ways. Look at that. That right there is the exact same thing I did for doors like these that teleport you into the bedroom, and this into the library and all that stuff. It's all the same kind of command stuff. You just put into a command block the exact coordinates you want to go to, and then it'll take you there. And the rest of the nitty-gritty details you can figure out for yourself. So, we have only one thing left to do in this very important video, and that is do a little thing up here. Nothing too crazy happens up here, but there are a couple small things and sort of Easter eggs that I want to put up here for decoration. For example, I could put Gary's deck chair up here from the episode That Sinking Feeling from Season 7. I could also put the lovely rooftop dinner table, as seen in the Season 7 episode Love That Squid. Now look at that. Doesn't that give the roof just a little bit more life? Love or hate Season 7, they gave me stuff to put on the roof of SpongeBob's house, so there's at least one good thing about it. Now, I guess I could say that this is done. Like, in its most basic state. Like, all of the rooms are completely finished. The outside is completely finished. It looks the exact way it does in the show, to the closest I could make it. Hey, I even added like a mailbox and a bubble stand and a bunch of other crazy details. But I don't feel like I'd ever be done with this, because like, over the years in SpongeBob, there have been a lot of things that have been featured in SpongeBob's house, and I feel like if I only represent a few of the details in SpongeBob's house, it won't be truly representing what SpongeBob's house is and its importance to the show as a location. I'll stop working on it for now, of course. Like, it's basically done. I can move on. But even if it's out of video, I'm going to go back to this thing. I'm going to look at as many episodes of SpongeBob as I possibly can, and I'm going to detail and Easter egg this house up until it hurts. Okay? You got me? Wait, what's the button? This is the button. You feel me? Were you on the same page, the same level? Alright. But anyways, since this house is basically done, I'm gonna give you guys a tour and then end the episode off. So as we enter the house, we got the living room. Classic living room with a bunch of TVs and couches and flowers and other things. It's all cute, and there's like a fish on the wall. I don't know why the fish is on the wall. Is that some sort of like murder of your own kind? I don't know why SpongeBob has that. Is it like a fake sort of plastic fish? You don't see humans putting plastic humans on the wall, so I don't know. But anyways, we go over here. We got ourselves a weightlifting room. Got a bunch of things like a dumbbell with two stuffed animals on the two ends. Got ourselves like a punching bag of some sort. This is supposed to say I love pain, but like that's a lot of work. I can maybe do it out of video if I have like enough of the patience to do something as big as that. Then I think these are like SpongeBob hangs on these or something happens, and this is like a scale where you weigh yourself. And then if you go back here, you got the kitchen. Got ourselves a kitchen table and a chair and shulker box, a bunch of boxes and barrels up on the shelves. We got ourselves a counter with a sink. That's a sink, and then a window. All that crazy stuff, and then our fantastic, weird-looking cooker kind of thing, little oven, and the fridge, and little walk-in closet kind of thing with a bunch of soaps and all that kind of stuff. You can, of course, go out here, and I should probably put a backyard for SpongeBob here. I can do that out of video, I guess. That'll do it for the first floor, of course, but once you get to the second, you got a lot more interesting stuff. You got a library over here with a piano of sorts, an organ, as you would say. You got a bunch of shell-looking decorations. A slide that takes you to SpongeBob's room. We'll go to there in a little bit. Got a chair that you can sit in that hangs from the ceiling. A lot of things are hanging from the ceiling, it feels like. Well, wait. No, that's not never mind. This thing is hanging from the ceiling, at least. And you got your cozy little fireplace and your carpet and all your funny little decorations. Got ourselves some scaffolding so you can go up here and find some high-up books on the top shelves. Pretty handy, I'd say. Go out here and you can find a bathroom with a bunch of things with like a... What is... That's the ringer. Yeah, of course, that's the ringer. And this is the bath with a shower. It's a 2-in-1 kind of thing. You got a curtain that doesn't really work or do anything at all. It's just there to look nice. Got ourselves a big window here and a sink and a toilet. That's it for this room. And we go up here and we got our final room with the bedroom, which you saw this. You got a chest with nothing really in it. Got Gary's stuff, Gary's food bowl, and Gary's newspaper bed. Got SpongeBob's weird-looking foghorn alarm. I really hope I can find a way to fix this and make it, like, better in any way. And this... I don't know where this goes to. This is just a hole of some sort, or like a vent or something. But this... I know what this is. This is a bed with a thing here. I feel like I should fix this in some way. Maybe I should make it like 1 block higher, because this doesn't look right. This is too big, and then it's like connected, and it's... Oh, fix it out of video. It's all being fixed out of video, and you can go down the slide here. Oh, yeah. That's the thing I forgot was there, because I went through the wrong door. Where's the... Okay, this way. So once you go out here, you can go up, and... Then the top floor, the roof. It's not the top, it's just the roof. And you got a Gary's deck chair and the dinner table kind of thing. And once I get up here, hold on. It'll take a bit of parkour to... Okay. I'll just fly. I forgot I was in creative mode. Now you just look at that. We are on top, and SpongeBob's house is done. Hey, that was cool. But that's going to do it for me today. This video took a long time to just record, cause I mean Christmas got in the way of things, making other videos got in the way of things. But we are done now, and that's all that matters, I guess. Hopefully it'll take less time to build Squibber's house, and hopefully I can get it to a better flow. Like I want to get these episodes out like weekly or something. I feel like you guys would enjoy that, and I want to get like actual consistent content out to you guys and stuff. We'll see what happens. I don't know yet, because at the time of recording this is still like before the new year, and I have a plan for making this series weekly, and I don't know if it's going to happen like right now or later on or what's gonna... But that doesn't matter! Me talking about stuff behind the scenes doesn't matter. It's time for the end of the video where you celebrate the fact that I am done with a big project. Definitely a better product than in the last series when I built SpongeBob's house, I'd say. Like, it looks more like actually SpongeBob's house, and a lot of more stuff went into it. But yeah, I'm happy with how these episodes and this building turned out. So, well, that's gonna do it for me today. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until the next video, stay tuned. See you, bye. I'm gonna jump into a hole. There we go. I'm in a hole.